At Hamcation this year, I picked up a VGC VR-N76, and I've used it a little while, and then I kind of switched back to some of my other HTs. I like this, but there are some things that are driving me crazy with it. So the first thing I'm going to do is update the firmware. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin, and this is Comms by Kemp Outside. My call sign is KB8WPD. I also have a GMRS license, WRQG272. And Comms by Kemp Outside is your inside source for outdoor comms. Guys, I'm super excited to do this video. You know, I have been messing with this VGC a little bit, but I haven't done any of the firmware updates. So it's running an old version of the firmware. As a matter of fact, you can see it's got red letters on the screen, and that is something that they got rid of in the firmware updates because the red is so hard to see when you're out in the sunlight. So I thought I'd do a video on updating the firmware on the VGC so you can just see how that goes. And then I'm gonna do two videos on this radio. The first video I'm gonna do after this one is why I don't like the VGC VR-N76. And I'm gonna give you reasons why I do not like this radio. And then, after that, I'm gonna do another video where I'm gonna tell you all the reasons why I love the VGC VR-N76. And the truth is, guys, I have a love-hate relationship with this radio. I think this radio is awesome, but I also think this radio could be so much better if it just had a few changes. So if you're interested in any of that, guys, hit that subscribe button, ring that little bell icon that notifies you when we release new videos, and give me a thumbs up on this video as it helps with the algorithm. We're gonna do a whole series on the VGC VR-N76. And before I get into the firmware update portion of the video, I really wanna give a shout out to the Comms channel because they have a tremendous series on these radios. They're super helpful, so be sure to check that out, guys. I'll put a link down in the description below where you can check out his channel. Whenever I have questions about this radio, that's where I go, right? So I am not the expert on this radio. He definitely knows a lot more about it than me, but you know, I figure part of this channel is me learning new stuff. So, oh, and by the way, it matches my shirt. Let's get right into the firmware review. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do is make sure that your radio is on, which I'm on here, and that I am synced to the app. And in this case, I'm using the HT app on an Android tablet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the hamburger, and then I'm going to hit this little gear icon right here, and see where it says firmware version. So it looks like I'm running firmware version 0.7.11. And so I can go to 0.8.9. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit download. All right, so it says it supports satellite mode, frequency mode, transmit power, supports local control. Fix the issue where announcing the current channel would cause existing VFO mode, or exiting VFO mode, and added alarm volume option in sound settings. So I'm gonna hit start. All right, so this should take a little bit. Okay, as you can see here, guys, it's finishing up. It says 8 seconds remaining. All right, so it says the data transfer is complete. Do you want to continue the upgrade process? The device will reboot before to process. So I'm gonna hit OK. Radio says updating firmware, please do not turn off the power. And I've been told this can take a while, so we'll speed up the video if we need to here. The radio is flashing, and the app says update in progress. It says the update is complete. I'm gonna hit OK. The radio is still flashing. All right, and the radio is back on. All right, guys, so now we can see that the display is very different, right? You can see yellow instead of red letters, although the little arrow that indicates which VFO you're using is still red. I think Mike, K8MRD, mentioned that in his video on doing a firmware update. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to use this radio for a little bit, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you all the things I don't like about the radio, and then I'm going to tell you all the things I do like about the radio. But we're going to see if this firmware update solves some of the issues that I have with the radio. I don't think it will, because some of the issues I have with the radio, I'm guessing, is more than just a software or firmware update. It's probably more associated with the hardware of the radio itself. But we'll see. So stay tuned, guys. Again, I'm Kevin, and this is Comms by Kemp Outside, where your inside source for outdoor comms. Guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about anything you saw in the video, drop some in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Or you can connect with us on our other social media. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and X, or our website at kempoutside.com. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you outside.